your HR person as well as the people that you're going to be working with on a regular
Yeah.
basis. So yeah, you can ask and just be professional about it. But also we're talking about like so many different levels of offer negotiation. So like a small research company that has like 15 people, they're pretty upfront about it. There's a lot of visible conversations going on throughout the entire interview life cycle, so that when we
Right.
get to that phase, you kind of understand where the flexibilities are. They have benefits on paper. They can be a little bit more flexible in those types of things. Um, but like a global company that's like a large brand, something like that, has less flexibilities, less visibility to these things throughout the interview process. So those processes are just very different from each other. Companies where they can offer stock incentives and long-term incentives and things like that too. When going into an offer negotiation with those big pieces, you need to understand and alert the things that like you have on the table currently that you need with you
Need to be
when you
matched.
transition. So what we don't want to happen is that like you've completed the final round interview, we go to offer, it comes out, they're like, oh, by the way, I have like a $30,000 like stock that I'm walking away from that's whatever going to be paying out. Or like, oh, this is vested now and it's
Mm.
going to be paying out. I have a bonus. I'm walking away from a $50,000. You're like, okay, hold on a second. Like you knew that. You knew that on the front end. Like we need to be having these conversations on the front end. And also, so you're very clear about those things from the beginning of the interview process because now the company is going to have to spend like $100,000 to get you on board, and that's going to be different, right?
Yeah.
It's going to look a little bit different. And also, there's one company I have in mind that's large global brand, and they need all of that in writing. They need to know
Right.
like
Yeah.
what exactly your long-term incentives are and how often they get paid out in writing, so that that's the only way that you can use that in the negotiation at the end of the process. It's no longer just you verbalizing a dollar amount that you're walking away from. They can't do that anymore. Budgets are